Alright, let's design. I'll be sharing with you my design process for Savana Aura, a luxury perfume brand inspired by one of the most breathtaking places on earth, the African Savannah.
Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Deborah, a freelance brand designer.
And I'll be sharing with you my process. From the very beginning, I knew Savana Aura is going to be about like the saints of the horizon. So for the first step, I did research of like different brand logos that exist out there to just have an idea, a feel of the type of perfume brand designs, the logos and others, so that I would know exactly the way I'm going to go about my design, because I don't want something that is too generic. So for this brand design, starting with the logo, I planned to use the first two initials from the name, so S from Savannah and A for Aura, to create the brand mark. My goal was to interlace the letter S and A subtly within a shape. I wanted something iconic, like a symbol that felt both ancient and modern. It's about capturing that feeling of vastness, warmth, and subtle elegance. While trying to maintain the S and A inside the circle concept, I keep coming up with like different versions of this particular concept, which was really interesting, seeing how just one single idea could just interpret to different versions. So currently you are watching me coming up with different versions of this single concept, just to be able to drive home that particular brand promise. And so don't go anywhere, stay tuned. Meanwhile, if you're enjoying this video so far, please make sure you subscribe. I share different content regarding designs, freelancing, client management, and just all the things I've learned in this freelance graphics design journey. So if this is something you would like to learn more, make sure you subscribe. And I have a whole playlist. If you enjoy this type of video, brand design video, I definitely check out the playlist. There it contains a collection of brand design videos I've done, and also make sure you check out different concepts. All right, let's keep enjoying this video. I also added some extra elements to the design, so it's not just basic, to give it a more unique look. So after so many tweaking, changing, adjusting, deliberating, I finally decided to pick one of these logos for the final outlook for Savana Aura, and which is this particular logo. So I made some few more adjustments to it to balance out the whole outlook. Next, the colors. These are crucial for setting the mood, so I went for like burnt terracotta, rich efflorescence of the sun-baked savanna at sunset, then a deep grounding green for life, nature, authenticity, and finally a serene sky blue that is used specially to bring in that expressive clear horizon feeling. This particular color palette was made to like tell a story, immediately hinting at the natural, luxury, and a connection to the earth. Typography plays a huge role in communicating luxury, and for Savana Aura itself and the fragrance name, I chose like an elegant and something that feels timeless and refined, and it whispers sophistication. So right here, I'm trying to test out different fonts that will actually work for the brand name Savana Aura. So for the brand name, I was looking for like a fine, elegant serif font to convey luxury, heritage, and sophistication. So I finally ended up using this particular font called the DM Serif Display for the Savana Aura name. The entire brand voice is designed to be like poetic, evocative, and knowledgeable. So I created different versions of this logo in different colors, so it's flexible to use and it's well aligned with the brand colors. To add a final layer of sophistication, I created a branded pattern for the brand. Pattern is perfect for adding depth and it can be used as a faint watermark on print ads, the tissue papers wrapped around the bottles, or as a texture background on the website. It's a quiet way to constantly remind the customer that they are interacting with the Savana Aura brand without being too loud. So after exporting the logo and brand asset, I proceed to take those elements into Photoshop to add them to realistic visuals that bring it to life. Savana Aura is not only just about how you smell, it's about the aura you project. So it's for the discerning individual who appreciates quality, nature, and a sophisticated, unique scent that becomes part of their personal story. So whether they are dressing for a special date or stepping confidently into a corporate meeting. Regarding the brand positioning, Savana Aura offers meticulously crafted luxury perfumes that capture the raw beauty, serene vastness, and evocative spirit of the African savannah. So this brand is meant to target individuals who appreciate nature, luxury, quality, craftsmanship, and unique scents. is for discerning individuals who seek more than just a fragrance. They desire like an immersed personal journey, a sophisticated signature scent that connects them to the nature's profound artistry and their own inner strength.
To ensure Savana Aura is truly a lifestyle brand, I looked beyond the bottle. I created a branded journal. This journal takes the signature pattern and uses it as a sophisticated texture cover. It is an opportunity to extend the brand's message of personal journey and reflection, confirming that Savana Aura is about more than just a scent, it's about an entire way of living.
Now let's talk about the art of Savana Aura, which is the fragrance. So for this particular perfume brand, I envisioned like 3 core scents, each a chapter in the Savana story and each with its own visual identity. So for this packaging, the subtle color accent is tied to each scent, so every detail is designed to delight and reinforce that premium feeling. So we have first Wild Whisper, which is fresh and ethereal, the scent of morning dew on lush grass. Next is the Golden Horizon, which is warm, grounded like the savanna's dusk. And finally, the Desert Bloom, which is a captivating, bright flora inspired by those rare, resilient flowers after a desert rain. I made sure the rounded bottle shape remains consistent across all, as that familiar form is part of the luxury experience.
So how do we keep the brand identity consistent? We'll be needing a single source of truth, so I'll be designing a 1-page mini brand guide. Now, a good guide starts with the logo. I'm listing the primary logo first, then the secondary logo in alternative single color mark so that it's very flexible. Next is the color. Precision is key in luxury, and I'm placing like the main Savana colors so that anyone working on the brand can match them perfectly every time. Now, consistency in type helps communicate the luxury tone, so I'm dividing the brand font to be used for the brand so as to keep our messaging focused. Pattern is a typified element designed to add depth and heritage to non-primary communication and packaging materials, and it is derived directly from the primary brand icon, creating a unique texture that reinforces brand recognition without relying on visible text. And in addition to it, I'll be adding our mock-ups, the different mock-ups, just to give an example of how the brand is in real life. This helps to build the whole logo. This simple document ensures that in whatever design we do, every element of Savana Aura remains sophisticated, cohesive, and ordinarily luxury. Consistency is the secret key to building a memorable brand.
I introduce to you Savana Aura. You enjoyed this deep dive into the branding process. Let me know in the comments if you want me to work on a particular brand, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more design content. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.